If you want real success in life, you have to be more delusional. And I'm not talking slightly, I'm talking borderline crazy. And I know how does that sound, but just hear me out because this is the most useful paradoxical thing that I've ever heard. And once you hear it, once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. Let me give you an example. Imagine a time where you started anything. You started a business, a YouTube channel, wanted to write a book, anything. You most likely sucked at it because everybody starts at zero. Most people at this point would just make a video, won't work, and they would quit. People will start a business and they won't pass the making a business plan stage because somebody laughed at them. But you were different. You kept on going. You kept on telling yourself that I can do it. You tried one time, 10 times, 100 times. And along the way, if you did it long enough, hard enough, you saw some results. Kept telling yourself that I can do it, I can do it, I'm capable, I can do it, I can do it. That's the engine. That's the source. Like, you have to tell yourself that. But that was a lie. You told yourself a lie because you had no previous proof that that thing that you're telling yourself is going to work for you. Most success in life is luck. Not all of it, but most of it. And once you accept that, the world starts to make a lot more sense. Now, let me give you an example. Imagine somebody in America. They went to a good school. They work really hard. They're very smart. They work 60 hours a week and they make six figures. By all means, they are successful and they earned it. Fair enough. But now take that same person and strip them of their nationality and put them in Cameroon. Chances are that same person won't be able to make the same amount of money in that country. All because the economic ladder that somebody was climbing in America doesn't even exist in Cameroon. It's not the same economic situation. And you got that economic situation by the pure chance that you were born in one of the greatest countries to ever exist. Repeat that experiment 1,000 times, 10,000 times, 1,000,000 times. Almost every single time you'll get the same result. The people born in America, in the United Kingdom, in mainland Europe would have far better opportunities economically, standard of living wise, than somebody born in a third world, fourth world country. All because, not because they earned it, because they were born there by pure dumb luck. Imagine telling an 18-year-old that the world is your oyster. But somebody born in Somalia, the world isn't your oyster because your passport is very, very weak. But somebody with an Italian passport, they can go to 190 countries without anybody asking them anything. Now, that freedom of travel gives you a fair shot at opportunities around the globe, which somebody born with a Somalian passport doesn't have. And this is all by pure dumb luck. And it's just not countries. It's what family were you born in? Were your parents educated? What decade were you born in? Did you meet that special person at the party who gave you this reference for a job interview? And you happen to be making six figures within 2 weeks? Did you get sick on the day of a job interview? What if your Wi-Fi stopped working at the most important assignment in your university? These all are real scenarios and they are by pure luck. You cannot control them. So if it's actually true, if luck is all that matters, then why should I even try? Why shouldn't I just sit on the couch and let the world play out? Well, let me tell you here's why. And that's the whole point of the video. If you start to believe that this is all luck and everything is luck, you will stop trying. You will stop making those business plans. You will stop writing that blog. You will never pick up that book to read. You will never make that video. You will never make that phone call. You will never attend that job interview. You will never be in the rooms where luck can find you. So you have to do something strange. You have to know that most of your success comes from luck, but you have to completely ignore it. So you have to believe in a lie. That's a useful lie. You have to refuse to accept reality. You know it, but you refuse to accept it. Every day you wake up with the conviction that you are the one driving this life around, that you are in control. Knowing very well that there's very, 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 very few things in life that you actually control, but you have to convince yourself that everything is your fault and it's you are in control. So you keep pushing yourself to be in the places, to do the things that make you more lucky. Because luck favors the flexible, the ones who show up, the ones who do the things. You definitely won't be lucky sitting at your home and doing nothing. You have to do something for luck to even find you. You have to be so delusional. You have to be so delusional in this thing that you just refuse to accept a reality altogether. And you know what the funny part is? You just have to win once. Your delusion has to be right just once, and then it won't even be delusion. Imagine you started a business 10 times. 9 times you failed. If you manage the risk properly and you didn't get into massive debts and there's no actual liabilities, you're not a criminal, most likely nobody would care about those 9 failures. On the contrary, you would actually be proud of those 9 failures and tell people that I didn't give up. I pushed through. I am the hero. You can never be like me. And everybody would be like, how did you manage to succeed? And because they only see that one thing where you succeeded. And that's the good part. So that's exactly what I want to leave you with. Be a little more delusional. Actually, be ridiculously delusional. Be so delusional that people think that you're gone crazy. Because the unfairness of life is real. We only play with the cards that we are dealt with. Life is not fair. It never will be. It never has been. But if you just kept on believing the fact that it's all under your control and you can change your situation, believe me, you will find a way to change it. And that's the superpower of delusion. Thanks for watching.